想活，我陪你。你想死，我也陪你。
I watched Johnnie To's latest film this week. I wish I hadn't. It tells the story of a mainland policeman's quest to break up a drug ring. Of course, telling you the movie is about a cop trying to arrest a criminal in mainland China is essentially a spoiler, because mainland movies about mainland cops are only allowed to have one ending. Drug War has all the dope knowledge and verisimilitude of an ABC after-school special. I can't even figure out what the drug is because one person does it and gets sleepy and another person does it and hallucinates and others do it and get jittery. So it may be heroin or amphetamine or Special K. Naturally, these drugs are not really a Chinese issue, as the purported mainland mastermind turns out to just be the face for a Hong Kong cartel. That's lovely avoidance of blame and responsibility. If that's not enough, the drugs are supposed to be shipped to Japan and Korea. Certainly, I mean, it is progress of a sort that China even acknowledges the fact that there are drugs in the country by showing it in this film. But of course, it's because of foreign influence and taint. Their vests are in English because only foreign scum commit crime in China. But it's not just the narcotic aspect of the film that suffers from a dearth of logic and intelligence. With one phone call, an entire fleet of fishing boats can be put to sea immediately without any preparation, without so much as casting off of lines or anything else even vaguely realistic. These storyboards say everything you need to know about the intellectual level of the film. I'm not sure if this spit roasting of accuracy is a result of ignorance or shoddy scripting. The final shootout is dull, pointless, and uninteresting. It's an abject mess that grossly fumbles a rich dramatic opportunity of a set piece. It's not at all what we used to get from Johnnie To. It's not a very good movie, and it's a really shitty Johnnie To movie. Compare the shootout in 1999's The Mission with this one, or the characters with 2006's Exiled, or the story with 2005's Election. Obviously, there is no comparison. I fully understand the nature of a film industry, that filmmakers have to follow the money. But that doesn't mean I have to like the films that result or that I have to accept the things that filmmakers do. Especially when someone who once made wonderful, energetic, exciting films now seems content to churn out pedestrian, xenocentric garbage that besmirches his legacy like a panda bear with explosive diarrhea. Drug War stinks. It's not so much enraging as depressing. It's devoid of all the things that made Johnnie To movies interesting. It's tailored to fit into China and is therefore leaden, didactic, completely predictable, and intellectually and morally prepubescent. That's the problem with so many SARF-approved China movies. There's never anything implicit about them. Everything must be explicit. At film's end, we hear a voiceover of Louis Koo being sentenced to death, as if we didn't already know it. But that's not good enough. We have to watch his execution by lethal injection while he whines and pleads like all criminals must in the face of the party's swift and fair justice. It's not only laborious, it's disingenuous. We all know he'd get a bullet behind the ear and his family would get the bill. But such an unflattering depiction of the realities of Chinese execution might make the government, read the party, look less than magnanimous, fair, and kind, and that's simply unacceptable. Well, so is Drug War. If you liked this review, let me know it. If you didn't like it, let me know. Please subscribe. As you can tell, I'm going to end up having an aneurysm and you don't want to miss it. If you enjoyed this review, you can see the original written version at the link included below. Are those my nuts?